'Tis a cold one today. Barkeep, I'll take a pint if I may.
Here ye are, friend. Fire's going strong if you're needing to warm your bones.
Ye have my eternal thanks. Mind if I join you by the fire? I need to melt this frost of me beard. Tell me, friend, have you heard of Lethane? No? Ah, never you worry. Is to be expected. Tell you what, I'll spout the tale and you be sure to smack me with your tankard if I bore, annoy or make any mannerism you see fit to smack one with a tankard. Right then, one sip to keep me mouth from drying out, and off we'll go. She was a goddess of the old faith, Lethane was. Today I'd be surprised to find more than I can count on me hand, who even knows the forgotten goddess's name. Not that she found much favour with us tall folk, as many of the others will refer to us. Nay, she was worshipped by the little halflings. You know the little folk, yes? About the size of a tall child. They tend to be more on the clannish side, but if you've ever come to know 'em, you'd learn they've a penchant for kindness, good eating, and me personal favourite, good drinking. Natural farmers too. They could grow a beanstalk out of a copper coin, they could. As I've been told, since way back, Lethane was the only deity the halflings worshipped. Perhaps even back before us tall folk came to this land. Today you'd find the little ones living much like we do, in communities where us neighbourly denizens look out for one another, or at least that's what we'd like to think. But for the halflings, it rings true. See, if one of them catches a right nasty bug, it's likely the whole town will pitch in and keep their crops well tended so it's not a field of dust they return to. But back then, the halflings were much more individualistic, spread out across the land. So if that nasty bug came a-knocking, you see where I'm heading. And so, that's where Lethane becomes the halfling's shining ray of sunlight. But today, Lethane remains largely unknown throughout the realm of halflings, and now she's only known to them as the vile Tiller, a right nasty name bestowed to her in ill will as they discarded her as a goddess unworthy of their love. Discarded because, to the little folk, the take wasn't worth the give. For instance, say your pa was on his way out, and a medicine man or woman was ready with a healing draught. Well, Lethane would ask that you make peace with nature's condemnation, and that you let your pa go. Cruel? Maybe. But know this, with the goddess's blessing, no babe on your wife's teat will ever have to worry about her drying up due to a lack of nutrition. No, sir. Lethane'll bless your fields with abundance. But again, there's a bit more to it. You see, your dead pa, well, you must return him to the earth. And sure, you're thinking, that's just standard practice, innit? But Lethane'll ask you return him to the earth as part of your field's fertilizer. Let his blood and his bones sink deep into the dirt, nourishing your growing carrots, taters, or what have you. Now, if you find that to be bad business, then you're not alone, 'cause so did the halflings. Suppose the thought of knowing bits of your grandar and grandma in every snap of celery you sink your teeth into is just a bit disturbing. So as time moved the halflings from their lonely forest homes and into their communal, comfy hollows built into the sides of green hills, they left their goddess Lethane back there under the copse of trees to rot alongside their abandoned fields. In present halfling day, you'd find them a versatile bunch like the rest of us. Some remain secular, others have found love among the pantheon of gods we and the other races worship, reducing Lethane, or rather the vile Tiller, to no more than a boogeyman of the past. Perhaps not the most respectful way to remember a goddess who's provided in their dire past. But Lithane is a patient and forgiving goddess, one who waits to provide once more, and, with the wheel of time turning ever so, a new blight is only ever just around the corner. Now, if you've enjoyed my little tale of Lithane the Vile Tiller and are feeling the generous sort, toss a coin into this here empty tankard and allow a bloke to wet his dry throat with another ale.